Hey guys, Zack here, and welcome back to Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy. So, in the last episode, we beat episode 1, the last turnabout of Wright, Ace Attorney Justice for All. But it's still a mouthful. I need to find a way to say the shorter way of that. But in any case, episode 2, Reunion and Turnabout, is apparently a prequel story to episode 1. So we're gonna see what that's gonna be about. But in any case, we're gonna just get into it now. So in any case, yeah, let's go. That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. Okay. Off to a great start, I think. Or lousy start. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Eenie. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. Well, this is off to a swimming start already. That wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keeps playing through my mind. June 16th, 3:34 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. That's a hell of a way to start the thing off. Hello? Who are you? What depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me? Do you? I guess. He's having a bit of trouble with keeping his glasses on his face. Yeah, every 5 seconds his glasses just fall off his face. Yeah. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at that other girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with this day of sun. It's what that girl said. I'd stake my life on it. Well, it's the weather. But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve, calling herself a weather girl. She's going to hear about my $15,000 suit. Well, $1,500, but I can't read. About your case? Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl. I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. You call that friendly? My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Remind me to never end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. That's a bit of a scare. Oh, you're the doctor at... It's really quite upsetting. Yeah, I would say. 14 people die at your business? That's a little bad. Did you hear me? Upsetting. I understand. No need to shout at me. Yes, I heard you. I agree. It's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. And yet, now listen good. And yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting her wrongdoing. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me. And this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Oh, that was her car crash. Smash! Crunch! Instantly transforming her car into an accordion model. That was the... Yeah, that is the car accident. That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloids shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. I see. That's so. Why would I... Now, I'm just gonna say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She kind of ruined your business. That's kind of a bit of a motivator, but I'm not an expert on psychology or any of that. I took one class. That's it. I took a class on psychology in community college. So I know a bit about human psychology, but I wouldn't be able to explain to you the motives and means and all that behind why somebody would want to kill somebody else. I could not explain that to you. I would be able to know. I know enough to be able to diagnose basic human psychology. That's it. She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. I think you need to take a deep breath, Doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I'd want to go either. Yeah. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. Okay. You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. Okay? Maya Fey, you know this girl, correct? Yes? Maya, why would he know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Well, yes, I mean... Wait a second here. I worked under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked for a few trials together. But you went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. What? Wait, I'm not... She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Huh? I'm already confused. Why does he know so much about Maya? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Faye. Is Maya really that famous? Apparently. And I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh. Well, this is... okay. I understand. I understand his logic. He wants to try and use spirit medium to actually channel the person who actually killed those 14 people, or at least supposedly. I mean, in theory, his idea makes sense. This person who's supposedly responsible died. You know there's a spirit mediums are a thing. And ergo, hire a spirit medium to channel the person that killed those 14 people and get her to confess. Maya. I wonder what she's up to right now. We, the women of the Fae clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. That's what she told me. I guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. Yep. Not counting training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. Ah. That's why she came to me. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me. And that is why I've searched you out. Okay. Sure enough. Fine. You do want to see her too, don't you? Yeah, I kind of missed my little sidekick. And so, that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. Huh. June 19th, 1:25 p.m. Kurain Village. So this is Kurain Village, Maya's hometown. You've been here before, though, canonically speaking. Technically speaking, you were here in between... What was it? You were in here... technically speaking, the chapter's arguably canon, but the characters in Rise from the Ashes are actually canon. The chapter ambiguously so. But in that chapter, he technically does visit her hometown for the first time. Granted, this was probably made before that chapter came out, since the chapter came out after the fact, but still. Canonically speaking, he's been to her hometown before, so he should know what it looks like. Hello! You're the little girl that was in the promo art for the chapter. Hello! Why, hello there! And this little girl's just staring at me. And off she goes. What an odd little girl. Hey, wait up, Pearly! Someone else is coming this way. Nick! Hi! Maya! How are you? It's good to see you again. Wow! I didn't think you'd really show up. What do you mean? Of course I'm gonna show up. It's not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated. Just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I had known you were this close, I'd have visited more. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. Oh, well. Anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear training is going well for you. Heh. Hi. Today's channeling. Looks like you've finally become a fully fledged medium, taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Hahaha, behold the power of the Maya Intelligence Network. Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse. He killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. Huh? Well, more or less that's what happened. Kind of ambiguously that he killed her part and tried to shift the blame onto her, but more or less that's exactly what happened. 14 people were killed at Gray's medical clinic, and the nurse that may or may not have been responsible died. So what is this Maya Intelligence Network anyway? The tabloids. Okay, makes sense. That's what I thought. I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you don't do a good job with murder ever since your sister died or was killed by a scary man. Yeah, that's canonically something that happened. Last game her sister was killed in chapter 2. So, yeah, I would imagine she wouldn't do too well with murderers. I would imagine that would be a bit of a problem for her, considering the tragedy that was her sister. But in any case, yeah, I guess so. Kurain Village, tell me about it. So this is your hometown, huh, Maya? Yep. Kurain Village, but I've heard people call this place Medium Valley. True. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? Pretty much. You did explain that. That's probably true since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of this village are mediums. So no men? That's a little odd, but okay. So what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. Huh. Who's that girl from earlier? Oh yeah, I want to ask you about the girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearly? Pearl Faye. She's my cousin. Ah. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly. If you say so. I'm not going to comment on that, but I'm not going to comment on that since you're technically underage in this game. I'm not going to comment on how cute and adorable you are. I'm not going to make a comment on that. No, I'm not. Cousin? Wait, then that means... Is she also a... Yep, she's a medium too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. That would explain why she felt a little bit off. If she's like an expert spirit medium, then it makes sense that she would kind of be a lot more grown up than she looks. She would have experienced her fair share of death, and that is no way to be experiencing anything as a little girl. I would imagine that would cause a lot of problems. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. No, it's not you. My aunt drilled it into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away. Suspicious-looking? Well, I mean, you are a guy in a blue suit that just showed up and has weird hair. It makes sense. Well, you're not wearing training clothes, for starters. Okay, of course not. Yeah, that makes sense. Pearly's my aunt's most valuable treasure, and she's not allowed to go outside town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Kurain Village. Interesting. Aunts. Pearlie's mother is my aunt. Duh. Come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for my channeling to start. Huh. Oh, yeah. I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers. Alright. Good luck, Maya. Thanks. Bye. Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. There's a couple of things I could do now. Bus stop. An old bus stop. It says Kurain Village on the signpost. The buses seem incredibly inconvenient since they only come 3 times a day. A giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. Maybe a training rock. Its origins are written on a beat-up old sign. It looks like this giant rock is called the Kurain Boulder. There's a really complex explanation written here, but long story short, it's a big stone for spirits to live in. Or something like that. So it's basically a giant medium spirit channeling rock. It's an old-style phone booth. I can't say it fits with this area too well. My cell phone doesn't get reception up here, so who knows? I may need it later. The biggest, most elegant of the buildings I can see from here. This is Fey Manor, the place Maya calls home. It's easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. Okay. And what's here? Rustic, thatch-roofed houses where the other villagers live line the street. They're nowhere near as large as some of the, or nice as the manor in front of me. It's kind of odd that I don't see any of the other villagers walking around, though. Alright, well, we don't have much of anything in our... Where can we move? Oh, meditation room. Alright, it's the only place I can go, so let's go to the meditation room. June 19th, Fey Manor, meditation room. Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed. Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. Fair enough. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. This guy is never going to be happy with the weather, is he? That's going to be a recurring thing, isn't it? Dr. Gray, it's going to be a recurring thing for you. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. Okay, so now it's the exact opposite. She said it was going to be sunny all day yesterday, and now she's saying it's going to rain all day today. I can't believe they allow such misguided reports on the public airwaves. Looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. But anyways, this is a splendid manor. No argument here. It's hard to believe this is the Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map to the building. Here, Mr. Wright, I have a copy for you, too. Alright, a diagram of Fey Manor. Alright. Court record. We're in the meditation room. There's a channeling chamber, winding way, and then there's the side room. It's only partial, though. Talk. Today's channeling. What are you going to do once the nurse's spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to have her write a signed confession. A signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry, and I apologize for being negligent. A lot of negligence happened there. That's what I'll have her write. Well, the confession. The rain falling on my soul can finally stop. Oh, I see. Well, you don't even know if she did it or not. You're just gonna force a confession out of her when you don't even know if she did it? Alright, Maya. So, how did you hear about Maya Fey? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at college. That girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of the Kurain School of Channeling. The home, huh? And Miss Maya is the daughter of the Master, I hear. Master? Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? Sure. Let's move. Channeling Chamber or Winding Ray? I'm gonna go with Channeling Chamber. June 19th, Fey Manor Channeling Chamber. There's a lot of candles. That seems kind of dangerous. Wow, it's such a strange atmosphere in here. Why are all of these candles lit and nobody is in here? That's dangerous. That's going to burn a house down. Possibly the whole neighborhood. It's gonna go up like a fire. Well, it's gotta go up like a bonfire. Just because there's so many candles in here. These flickering lights. I guess they're candles. Yeah, and again, too many candles in this room. Good sir, who might you be? Ah, my name is Phoenix Wright. Oh, you must be that good sir. Good sir? Is she talking about me? You are a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I have heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Is that so? Mystic Maya? I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fay. Nice to meet you. Wait, Morgan? That's odd. Okay, so in Arthurian legend, Morgan Le Fay was the name of Merlin's assistant, and she betrayed him and tried to become all powerful, so he cut her hand off and banished her to another dimension or something like that. I'm not entirely sure of all the details. But in any case, Morgan Le Fay is not a very good person. And this person is more or less named exactly after her. Nice to meet you. I had wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you asked too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid. Huh? Don't tell me you have already forgotten. That was it not for Mystic Maya and her assistants, you would surely have won. Surely not have won, never mind. First a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I'm stinking at doing my job. When did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression? I don't know, Phoenix, but you're doing a pretty good job so far. The past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now. Ah, thank you. Maya. So, why do you add Mystic to Maya's name? Is that a little strange? Good sir. She just got very interesting. Yes. How dare you be so rude and disrespectful toward Mystic Maya? I'm sorry. She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. So, about Mystic Maya, it is the blood. Excuse me? Blood? Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she is the only one remaining. Yeah. Because didn't her mom kill herself because of the DL6 incident? I think. Or at the very least she was driven to suicide because people called her a fraud. And then she just wound up disappearing after that. I don't remember the details behind that. And then more recently her sister was killed by Red White. So yeah, it makes sense. She is the last descendant of her core family. Only one remaining. What's that supposed to mean? Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs to the Kurain channeling technique. Okay, then where do you stand? That is a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fae clan, I am merely a member of the Branch family. Branch family? What's that? It is as it sounds. For a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Kurain school. So, how strong are you? It is a shame, however, I will admit. I cannot even begin to compare to the littleness of my power to the Masters. So that's how it is. So today's channeling will be her first? Yes, good sir. Because the spirit is a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong, it is usually easier to call that person to our world. Traffic accident, indeed. The channeling will take place here, in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing. Ah, so you're the one lighting all the candles. Okay, that makes sense. Channeling chamber. So, this room is the channeling chamber. The place where the spirit medium speaks with those who have departed. I don't suppose you mind if we observe the session. Don't even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here. Oh. The secrets of the Kurain technique cannot be seen by just anybody. That had never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before. It is also for your safety, good sir, if something were to go wrong. That is why, while channeling is being performed, that heavy door is securely locked. Oh, that's what the lock is for. Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl? I've met her. She's an adorable, angelic young girl. Oh, that odd. She's my daughter. Now then, what is it you were about to say? What a cute daughter you have! Ah ha ha ha. A pure heart that knows not the evils of this world and is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request. Well, it's not like I had the chance to anyway. I must insist and stress that you do not let it occur. Okay, okay, I get it. Alright, let's go to the winding way, I guess. Oh. June 19th, Fate Manor, winding way. Wow, this garden is really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What is that over there? Is that an incinerator? It looks a little out of place in a garden like this. Alright, is Maya in here? June 19th, Fate Manor, side room. So this is the side room. Looks like it's more of a break room. There's a bedding spread out on the floor. It looks like someone's sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them. That's the bedding spread out on the floor. Is that someone sleeping in one of them over there? She's probably exhausted. Me, I'm taking a break and catching some Z's. If I wake her up, she might be grumpy and throw a spell on me. It's probably a good idea to not disturb her sleep. Alright. Hey, you! Hold on now! This gal's got a few questions to ask. I'm sure I've heard that southern accent somewhere before. Oh, well, I'll be. It's Mr. Phoenix Wright. It's Lotta Heart. Hi! How you been? Haven't seen you in, what, a year? You are, I remember this. There's actually an achievement you can get for this. I'm gonna do it. Lot of hair, was it? Lot of who? Wait, you must be making fun of my hair now. No, I wasn't making fun. I was complimenting you on your fine hair. I dare say you're one heartless man, Mr. Wright. It was cause of my testimony that your friend got out of being guilty. It looks like you already forgot that. Hold up. You were working with the prosecution at first as one of their witnesses, and came after us as if we were a piece of sirloin steak. Minor detail. Stop being so uptight, letting little things get in that way. The name's Hart. Lotta Heart. Don't you go forgetting it. Oh yeah, that's it. Now listen here. I'm here to take some pictures today. Gotta sell myself a real scoop. Ah, so I guess you're still at it. Being a photographer, I mean. You betcha. The hardest working one out there, I reckon. Didn't I say I was gonna make a name for myself as a paranormal photographer? Ah, so that's why you're here. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. Okay, I got an achievement for that. Yeah, there's just an achievement for that. The challenge is about to get started. Isn't that time already? We all should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting around for? Come on. Lotta Heart, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case. But I guess looking back, we had some good times too. Meditation room! Who's in here? June 19th, Fate Manor Meditation Room. Yeah, I just realized there is a big lock on that door. We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya and honored guest, please proceed into the channeling room. Okay, the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies, once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. We'll see about that. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Me? Yeah, I sure would. Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here. That is most satisfactory. That key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well. It'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Finally, let's go. This is going to be interesting. Click. Now let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny. Granny? How come we ain't allowed in that room? Because reasons. Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn it? What? I'm from the heart of the Heartland. Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return to this heart of the Heartland. What are you? This is Kurain Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Well, that was scary. Sorry. Wow, she shut Lotta up. Now that's impressive. Now then, let us wait. Alright. Transition. Bang. Hey now, what was that just now? It came from inside the channeling chamber. That's a gunshot? Hey, that's a gunshot! Excuse me? I've heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it. But Maya's in there. We can either break in our chamber or ask Morgan what to do. I'm gonna do that. Miss Faye, what should we do? Yellow belly chicken lover, what are you waiting for? Kick it down already. But the key. The key is one of a kind. In this world, there's only that one. Even I am powerless to open that door. That's really no other way. Alright. Stand aside, I'm going to break the door down. Wait, please. That's sort of recklessness. Yeah, now that's what I call being a man. Alright, what happened? Oh! Dr. Gray! Don't take a picture! I was murdered. Oh. Maya? That man murdered me. So I killed him. That's not... Okay. That went terrible. That went poorly. So that explains the cutscene at the beginning of the game. So she channeled her spirit of the nurse, and the nurse immediately took the opportunity to kill Dr. Gray. What? Lotta, at a time like this? Yeah, stop taking pictures! Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she... Maya? She's possessed. Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But, this is going to go terribly. This is not going to end well. Hurry, before there are more victims here. Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave this to the granny. This is bad. My cell phone doesn't get reception the way out here. So I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. This is very bad. And they're on their way. That's good. Lottie, I say a genuine mysterious phenomenon. She seems really on the edge because of all this. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on. That was immediately just really dangerous. So Maya channeled an angry spirit who just killed the person who supposedly murdered her. Hey, mister. That gal, Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she? Technically, no. Oh, yeah. Technically, no. Lotta doesn't know that when Maya's channeling, her whole physical appearance changes. Then again, weren't there only the two of them in there? Technically, 3? Technically speaking, she channeled the bad person. I reckon she must have done it then. Lotta, what do you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging. That's one gent with a bad reputation. Really? I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like wet sheep. I sort of got the same impression myself. He's a real controlling. soon as his nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts a hollering. Must have been real rough to work with him. Let's go to the meditation room and try to figure out what's going on here. June 19th, Fey Manor meditation room. Mr. Wright. Can someone explain to me what the hell happened? Miss Fey, how's, Mystic Maya? She has returned to this world. The spirit severing technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She is still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. Guess I just have to wait. The police are here! Sorry to keep you waiting. This is getting worse. Hi, Gumshoe. Huh? You again? Yeah, I'm here. I'm always here. I'm always everywhere. What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe? It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I'll have to question everyone here later on. So just sit tight, alright? Why is he grinning at me? Shall I show you the scene of the crime, Detective Gumshoe? Jim Shoe. Oh, Detective Jim Shoe. I just realized she called him Jim Shoe. My name isn't Jim Shoe. The two of them went in the channeling chamber. I guess all I can do for now is see what everyone else has to say. The channeling chamber. Can I talk to somebody? June 19th, Fey Manor channeling chamber. The police are busily running in here and there. And I don't see Maya anywhere. Hey you! Don't touch anything! Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like I'm sort of an uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? Alright. Talk. Maya. About Maya. I hate to break this to you, pal, but... with the way things look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room, after all. But then again, she also... technically, she is, but isn't innocent. But Maya is... you can ask her more about her... ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I've got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Detective Gumshoe looks like a real professional. And yet, something about his expression still looks the same. Can you explain the cause of death? I'm pretty sure what it was, but explain it. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead. But he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. And knife? That's... so he was killed by two completely different methods? I think? Basically, the Vic was first stabbed, then he was shot. Alright, well that doesn't help me. Let's move to the... not to the challenge chamber, the winding way. Side room. June 19th, Fey Manor side room. I'm pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Like, how can I help you? Who are you? Like, so, isn't it about time to start? Huh? Time to start what? You know, like the channeling. Channeling? Okay, so you were supposed to wake up for the channeling and then you overslept and missed it. Oh. No, actually, the situation has kind of changed. Huh, like, what do you mean? Please stay calm, but there's been a murder. So, like, a murder is that thing where, like, one person kills another? Right? Yes, a person has killed another person. Oh, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? It's like totally a bummer. I don't know how to feel about this lady. Yeah, after all that effort, that's all she had to say? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name is Eenie Meenie. Ah. Eenie. You were the person from the... Eenie Meenie. Yeah, you were the person mentioned in the, last thing. At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology. Parapsychology? That's right. I think people, like, usually call it occult studies or something. Like supernatural phenomenon, ESP, and psychic powers. That sort of stuff. That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. What about you? Eeny Miny. So what brings you here today? So, I was unable to tell Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium? Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place. Cause, like, talking to dead people and, like, multiple personalities are my thing. I see. Then why were you taking a nap before? Like, I wasn't feeling good. Okay. Huh? I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds. They, like, must have put some in the food they served for lunch. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. So I, like, felt sick and came in here to, like, sleep. I totally feel like I've wasted my time because I, like, slept a long time. Right, do you know what happened? So you were sleeping here during the entire time? Yeah, ever since lunch. So you don't know anything about the murder that took place. Like, what? Oh, that. I, like, totally know nothing. Okay. So who was it, like, you know, killed? The surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Except that you just said that you introduced him. Oh, really? Then what was that all talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like a long, long time ago. I was, like, a patient, yeah. I don't trust you at all now, lady. She sounds like she's trying to hide something. Alright, well. It doesn't seem like... I don't think there's anything else we can talk to her about. You left the blankets a mess. Are you going to fold it? Like, I had a really good nap, and, like... I was thinking of leaving it like this. So, like, it's all set for tonight. It's a small alcove. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean or symbolize. If I had one of these in the office, it would end up as a storage space. But here, it's decorated with some pretty flowers and a beautiful hanging scroll. It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Kurain Village, the heart of channeling. What the? It's a souvenir! So does this mean it's easy to spot bears here? And for them to spot you? Alright, well that's bad. This is the first time I've seen a sliding door like this in person. From here, I can see the winding way and a little garden in the courtyard. So, you're not helping me. I'm going to move her back into the winding way. And that's what I needed to do. June 19th, Fay Manor, winding way. There's no one here, as usual. Except for Pearl. Hi! Eck! Hey, how are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. What you got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. Oh, it's the key! What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? Well, it doesn't seem I was able to actually... Okay, I followed somebody outside. June 19th, Kurain Village. She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Lana? God, don't let me... God darn, don't let me read next! That took me a minute to actually figure out what I was supposed to be reading. Hey, don't scare me like that! What do you mean? You're the one scaring me! If I weren't so tough, you'd have another dead body on your hands. Mine! Any ideas? Did you see or notice anything that stuck out to you? Nah, well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. Huh, what? Curses and ghosts and stuff coming back to get you? That is just too much, I say. What? What is too much? Being a cult photographer. That's some scary stuff, so I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer now. You're changing your hobby again? I mean, pick a lane and stick to it, Lotta. Seriously. Going after photos more within your reach from now on? More glamour, less gore? What's that? Oh, yeah. What is it? I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. Ah, she did. 2 even. The seance murder. I sure like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story. Lotta? Sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside me. Heads are cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops to the scoop of the century. Too late. Ah! Ah! I don't know who's scarier, Lotta or the spirits. And why does it feel like we've been through this before? Because you have? Well, that didn't... Okay. June 19th, Fey Manor, Meditation Room. Oh, dear madam, you have such impeccable timing. Like, what's all this buzz? Ahem. Alright, everyone, listen up. You too, pal. Uh-oh. I'm going to give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation's not going to be done until real late. That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fey Manor tonight. You seem oddly calm about all this. What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police. And I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. June 20th, 8:02 a.m., Fey Manor Meditation Room. Did I sleep in the meditation room? That's what I'm assuming. Morning. I guess I must have nodded off at some point. I hope Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center. ASAP. Okay. June 20th, 10:34 a.m., detention center, visitor's room. Nick! Maya. What am I going to do? I never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take a deep breath. This is kind of bad. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here, in this detention center. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. Okay, this is more or less the same cutscene from the beginning of the chapter. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power, so... I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but... You don't have to be so nice to me. I understand. So you're the master or something of the Kurain School of Channeling. Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title is passed from my mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. But many people think that channeling isn't real. That's all just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. When Maya's channeling a spirit, not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. It happened this time, too. Dr. Gray said he wanted to call the nurse, so... Maya's body must have taken on the nurse's appearance. Can you explain what happened? What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? I went to that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him. Okay. We closed our eyes, and I began channeling. This is sounding kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. And that's the last thing I remember. What? After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness. Then you don't remember a single thing? When I came to, I was being held by my aunt's arms. And there was blood, all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream? Interesting. A dream. What about this dream? What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move, and it was unbearable. Really suffocating. It went something like that. I see. I had no idea what to say to that. Me neither! That was disturbing to hear. There's a really familiar smell, too. Under the ground? Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I smelled that same scent before. I guess this is about all the information I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you're prepared. You prepare it, okay? Huh? It's? What is it? Document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But... what's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. Well, that's a bit iffy. I mean, yes, you physically pulled the trigger, but it, technically speaking, wasn't you? Technically? No one's decided that yet. But I did. I killed that person. With these 2 hands. That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Stop it. Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry, I will. When is the trial? It sounds like tomorrow. As usual, 0 prep time. Alright, I'm going now. Wait. This jewel. This is called the Magatama. It's a magical charm and it's always protected me. Give this to Pearly, and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. Huh. Slightly translucent and small, but has a deep, profound aura around it. Huh. Okay, so I gotta go move back to Kurain Village. I can also go back to the law office if I absolutely want to, and apparently there's a thing for me here. June 20th, Light and Curl law offices. Ew, it feels like I've been gone forever. But it's only been 1 day. Oh, that's right. Where's that newspaper Dr. Gray brought the other day? Ah, here it is. Right on top of my desk. This is the only thing he left behind that's going to be of any help. Alright, 1 year get... okay. Okay, court record. Let's see what it actually says. It doesn't seem like it says anything. So, June 20th, Kurain Village. I have to save Maya, no matter what. It's her life on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? I don't know. I don't know, but we gotta go find Pearl, apparently. Okay. Let's go find Pearl. June 20th, Fey Manor Meditation Room. The meditation room nurtures all mediums young and old. Even mediums in training, I'd wager. But it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. Channeling Chamber. June 20th, Fey Manor, Channeling Chamber. It looks like Detective Gumshoe wasn't here today. I should take this chance and thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. Oh, well, there's Morgan. Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I am on my way to meet Mystic Maya, and I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you'd lose your tongue and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good sir. There, she's the one scary lady. Oh dear, sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night, as did I. I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too, while I have the chance. What happened? I would like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? Yes! I am trying to figure out what happened. That man murdered me. So I killed him. But Maya? Step away from her! Please leave this area to me. You'll clearly inform the police. Yeah, tell me what happened with the severing thing. What happened here in this room after I left? Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head to make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next, I performed the spirit severing technique. Spirit severing technique? The spirit of that nurse was inside of Mystic Maya's body. I used this technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in a court of law. Probably not, but we're gonna use it anyway. By the way, what is this room exactly? The channeling chamber. This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes, when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, the spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt? But how? When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and herself steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir. But isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit. But Mystic Maya, that was her first time channeling. And that was why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that would be calling danger upon the client himself. I'm grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident. Heirloom? And that would be that folding screen there. It is the Kurain Sacred Writings. Along with the Kurain Sacred Urn, they are this village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found out that something had happened to either one... Oh, the humanity. Odd for her to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. I guess this isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. What about Pearl? I'm trying to find her. So, how's Pearl today? Mr. Wright. Yes? In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. That is very impressive. Until now, the women of the Branch family have thought to themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great that it is even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is channeling Prodigy and the pride of the Branch family. Wow, she's really fired up now. In any case, our world is so different from yours. Perhaps it is best for you to quit, good sir. Quit? Quit what? I'm gonna examine. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface. And some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. I guess they're used during this channeling. It's a beautiful and expensive folding screen. It also looks quite old. There seems to be some sort of sacred text written on it, but I can't read it. This is... It's a hole. Could this have been made by a bullet? Folding screen added to the cord record. About inches off the ground, a small hole that looks like a bullet hole. Well then, I do believe it is time for me to take my leave. Alright, please tell Maya I said hi. What was that? Mystic Maya. I will tell her. Huh. Well... There's some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. I hope no one is hiding back there. Alright, what happened here? This is where the medium sits, I'm assuming. There are 4 panels on this flooring. The straw on the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center of here. Okay, let's move. Back. Move. Meditation room. Move. Channeling? Not the channeling chamber. Winding way? Maybe? I have no idea. June 20th, Fade Manor, Winding Way. Little Pearl isn't here today. Maybe she's at school? Yeah, well, that makes sense. Side room. June 20th, Fade Manor, side room. Oh, hey! Like, you're that guy from yesterday. The, dentist guy. No, I'm a lawyer. That's right. Mr. Smith, Esquire. That's right. Wait, you're wrong. My name is Wright. Smith, right. Well, I got like 3 letters at least. No, you did. Well. Technically, I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here? So, like, I'm studying things called parapsychology at this college, and, you told me about that yesterday. The sesamiology, too. What I'd really want to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really... That's it? Why don't you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? If Lotta ever wanted another genuine mysterious phenomenon, it's right here. What do you gotta say? Eeny miny. So, why are you still here today? Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here. Like what? Like, the medium's training, or like, how they inherit their spiritual power. I suppose this village is the real thing after all. So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer. She sure seems like the carefree type, at least on the surface. Have you heard about the murder? It's, like, totally scary, she says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So, do you know anything about that might help? Somehow, I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. The victim. About the victim, Dr. Gray. I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him, like, yesterday, too. That's right. Her reaction yesterday when I asked was... You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was that all the talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like a long, long time ago. I was like a patient, yeah. Okay, she's definitely hiding something from me. Like, is something wrong? No. I wonder if I can present this to her. Like, I'm really sorry, but... And I know, like, you totally had your head set on it, but I can't, like, take it. Who said anything about giving this to you? I'm trying to find Pearl, so she can actually help me with that thing. Which way, a Fey Man or Winding Way? There she is! I found her! Ah! You surprised me! And how are you today? I guess she isn't open to friendly chatting. Huh? She's still holding something in her hands. It's the key. It looks like the same thing she had yesterday. Here. Here's a thing that from Maya. Oh yeah, Maya said to give this to you. Ah! I'm in trouble now. If Morgan sees this like this, I'll be the one they're channeling. That's Mystic Maya's. Huh? She's actually spoke. Who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. I worked with Maya. You worked with Mystic Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right? Excuse me? I bet she knows who... I bet I know who she picked Nick up from. I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone? No? Yes? What? So then, of course, you're going to help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're going to do, right? Well, yeah, I will. I'm not her special someone, but yes. Oh, wow. It's like a beautiful fairy tale. That earnest look shining brightly in your eyes. It must be true love. No. No. I am much older than her, and she's technically underage. Well, not technically. She is underage. What? Why am I being boiled into a bright red lobster by this little kid? I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. Oh, what a wonderful relationship. Wait, I mean, we aren't... Things aren't like... Hee, I can tell you're a good person. Alright, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm going to help you in any way I can. Alright. Thank you. Pearl. Pearl, are you friends with Maya? I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her. Wow, I had no idea why Maya was so revered. Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad. Oh, sorry. But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her. This kid has no idea what's going on. This kid so Pearl thinks that I'm Maya's boyfriend, even though I'm not. That's okay. Where in the world did she get any idea like that? By the way, This may be rude, but which channeling school are you from? Which channeling school? Yes, for example, I studied the Kurain technique. Ah, I get it. No. I'm a lawyer. A lawyer. Lawyer? Oh, she doesn't know what a lawyer is. Interesting. Yep. Is that related to the spirit mediums in any way? No. We just worked together and she helped me solve a case or two. Not that I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is? I'm sorry, but I have no idea. Fair enough. Maya did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. Alright. What are you holding? So, what's that you got there, Pearl? Oh, this? I found it yesterday. If you want it, I can give it to you. Sure. Alright, well, if you really want to give it to me. Hee. You look like a child at a toy store, Mr. Nick. She's not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one too. Okay. An old steel key. A green jewel is set in the center of the key strip. Mr. Nick? Yes, Pearl? I can call you that, right? You're just too cool to just call you Pearl. Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this Magatama? Yes, it's okay. I was told to give it to you. But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this Magatama with spiritual energy. Spiritual energy? Please take this. I'm sure it will be helpful. What do you mean? It will let you see people's secrets. See people's secrets? Yes. If it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Magatama's power with you when we meet someone hiding in a secret. Alright, so now I got a companion. Well, while we're trying to discover what this lady's secret is. Hello again. We seem to be seeing each other a lot. She's a little, like, totally cute. Is she, like, your daughter? No, she's not. What? No! How old do you think I am? I think you're, like, 20 at the time of this game? I know later in the game, like, I know when you're in, like, your 20s. I know later in the timeline you actually get a lot older, like in the sequel series. But I don't remember how old you are specifically. I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray. I, like, totally don't know him. Oh! Ah! What is that? You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on that person's heart. Huh? What? This is kind of cool! I like this! This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these psychic locks, Psyche locks, Mr. Nick. Psyche locks, huh? The more someone wants to hide their secrets, the more locks you will see. If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it. Unlock? But how? Please use Mystic Maya's Magatama on this person. And let's remove the lock. I have no idea what she's talking about, but guess I'll give it a try. You must be careful, though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop. Well, I've got to start somewhere. Let's give it a try. Give the Psyche Lock thing a try. I'm going to ask you again. Did you know Dr. Gray? I totally don't know that guy. Like, okay. This girl's hiding something, I'm sure of it. I guess I'll have no choice but to remove this lock. Alright, so first, I have to use my Magatama. Okay. Court record. Alright, if I present this, it should do a thing? The victim. Oh! Eeny meeny. I believe you know who Dr. Gray is. I told you. Like, how many times do I, like, have to repeat myself? Also, I should mention this. One of the little things from when you do a trial thing shows up. If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof? Well, it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him. Like, what do you mean? Like, indirectly. I should try to show the possibility existed for now. So something that shows a possible connection between E and Dr. Gray. Let's try presenting this. Here's your proof. Like, what is that? Ouch. I guess I don't have anything to... Pearls did warn me. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you, she said. If I don't have enough evidence, I should probably stop. If I should take a look at the court record and think it through one more time. Well, maybe... I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Yeah, I definitely should. Okay, move. I don't have anything. Meditation room. Okay, there's gotta be something. June 20th, Fay Manor Meditation Room. Hey, it's you, pal. So, you're going to be her lawyer, I bet? Yes. Absolutely. Oh. I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side. It's not your fault. There is a lot of evidence against her. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. Hahaha, I'm not scary. Honestly. Wow, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids. Hey, I know. I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real, genuine pistol. Detective Gumshoe! What are you doing showing her something so dangerous? Oh, sorry. Okay. Maya's guilt. What about Maya and the charges against her? I don't think you can win, pal. If you're talking about proof, we've got a few pieces. You've got proof? Yeah, pal. That puffy-haired photographer is going to testify tomorrow. You must be talking about Lotta. Actually, speaking of Lotta, I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. Lotta's hot pictures. I wonder what her camera captured. Besides, you must have realized by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than my Faye could have done it. What am I supposed to say to Pearls now? The victim. About Dr. Gray. The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over those tabloids shown last year. Yeah, I know. I was looking through some newspapers from last year, and... Huh? I could have sworn I cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it. He's searching through his pockets, and boy, are those big. It looks really interesting, too. Hell, a copy of that article. If I had Dr. to the office when he came by. Oh, I absolutely have one. Here. Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day, and... Hey, it's that news story. The one about the malpractice suit. 14 patients died and it caused a huge stink. Yeah, but that's not at all, pal. Things only got worse after that. You mean the car accident the nurse died in? Oh, here we go. I brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal. This is for you. Alright, thanks. Alright, Mimi... Oh! There we go! That's our evidence! Alright, tomorrow... Okay. Oh, I don't want to... I already did the thing. Talk. About Maya's trial tomorrow. I've got 2 pieces of news for you, pal. 2? Yeah, bad news and even worse news. Oh. So what do you want to hear first? I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to like it. Alright, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma. Oh, no. Oh, no. What? Von Karma? Yeah, that asshole. I forgot about him. Manfred Von Karma. He was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in the 40 years of his career, and he was raised a fearsome disciple. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. Wait a sec. But didn't Von Karma stand trial and... That's where the other piece of bad news comes in. The Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor. Ew! Successor? Please tell me more about this successor. So, who's the successor to Von Karma? Literally, pal, it's Prosecutor Von Karma's aide. Kid. This kid becomes a prosecutor real young, like 13, and hasn't lost a trial since. That's what they call a prodigy, pal. Kid, huh? Wait a second. 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have heard something about... Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. That country's got a lot of stuff. And is a great place to develop a person's talent. Germany, huh? That's probably why I've never heard of this person. Yeah, still, all it takes is someone mentioning the name Von Karma. And I get terrible flashbacks to that case. Yeah. Stop it. Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix. None of that matters anymore, now that he's gone. Well, can I check in the channeling chamber and see if there's anything else? I don't think there's anything else. No. Meditation room. Move. I have what I need. I think I have what I need to actually do the thing with you. Okay. I can break through her. I think I can break through her Psyche lock now. I think I have what I need. Okay. Eeny meeny, I believe you know who Dr. Gray is. I told you. Like, how many times do I, like, have to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof? Well, it may not be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him. Like, what do you mean? Like, indirectly. I actually tried to show her the possibility existed for now. So something that shows a possible connection between Eeny and Dr. Gray. Well, we already know what it is. Present this. Take a look at this newspaper clipping. Like, what is it? A story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Mimi Miney. Miney is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mimi Miney wouldn't have happened to be a relative of yours, would she? So, you noticed. She was my older sister. I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister. Was she a nurse? Perhaps at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray's surgical clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Which is how you knew Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Well, there it goes. That worked! Unlock successful! The victim. Please, tell me all you know about Dr. Gray. My sister's name was Mimi Miney. It's quite the resemblance. Really is. She was, like, a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. That's what I thought. I heard that, like, Dr. Gray was really tough on people. Like, a total slave driver. My sis was, like, always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked. Wiped out? So that's why she fell asleep at the wheel. That guy, like, drove my sis so hard, so, like, that's why the accident happened. The one where 14 patients died from malpractice? Yeah, like, I think that was the doctor's fault, too. My sis was pushed, like, everyone's expectations and, like, her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to her death. Oh, I'm sorry. So, like, are we done? I've, like, already told my story to, like, everyone. Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how a Psyche lock works. Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to. The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying. Well, there's not much else I can do. Okay, there's not much else I can... Alright, well, let's move. Okay, there's another thing here. June 20th, Kurain Village. Mr. Nick, Hmm? What's wrong? I have never left Kurain Village. Yeah, I know that. I'm pretty aware of that. Really? Wow, that's, pretty amazing. You're going to meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi. Bye. Hey, wait! She ran off. Again. Well, I know Eni's secret now, but I still don't have any idea how I'm going to save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. Alright, let Raincoal offices. I don't think there's anything here. You know, move. The chapters are a lot longer, I noticed. They were an hour at most last time. Now I'm bordering an hour and a half here. June 20th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? Must be Maya. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix? That voice. Hi, Mia. Mia! Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own. Hi. Mia. She's Maya's older sister and my mentor. She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help, just like this. Alright. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad. Mia. You can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix. But... So, tell me all about it. I'm going to guess that my sister is in a lot of trouble again. Yes. I told her everything about what had happened in the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes, deep in thought, while she listened. I see. Mia, what am I supposed to do? It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation. And that is? Tell me, please. Believe in your convictions. And fight for the complete acquittal of your client. Not guilty. You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure? I know she is, and I'll give you a hint as to why. Yes? Mediums can't have dreams. They can't? From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling. Yeah, she said she dreamt that she had died and had been buried in the ground. And that is impossible. You heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels, her own spirit disappears. Which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time. Then, what does this mean? I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up. A setup? It's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show her how she was set up. Okay. Evidence? I need evidence! And also stop switching around. How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on? If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands. It is? Just as it sounds, Phoenix, you already hold the key. Really? Come on, show me the key to this case. The key, huh? Alright, I'll show it to her. The key I hold. I think it's a literal key. I think it's supposed to be a literal key. I don't know if it's a literal key. This one. This is Maya's Magatama, isn't it? Why do you have it? Maya gave it to me, but... I see. This is something very important to me. Take good care of it, okay? She's looking at it with a soft look in her eyes. Huh. What about this key? Mia, have you seen this key before? Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case. This key? Phoenix, listen. Right now, that key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. What does she mean? I'm certain this key will be a piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to this case is. That is enough. But, how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who? Who could have? I didn't know it at the time. But this day was going to end with a turn for the surprising. Mia? What? What's wrong? That's right. Only I can see the Psyche locks. Which means Mia must know something about the real murderer. But for this to be something that she would hide under a lock and key, even from me. What in the world is going on? Dun dun dun! Okay. Well, that's interesting. Well, we got the ability to access Psyche locks. Which is which is interesting. But in any case, I'm not entirely sure what this means. So, Mia was apparently set up. I'm figuring that. And we also know that Eni seems to have a bit of history with Dr. Gray. She would have a motive, as would her sister. Her sister did explain that she had been murdered, but while she had possessed Maya's body. And Maya claims she has a dream, which should be impossible. So there's definitely a couple plot threads I could be pulling on there when I get to the investigation next time. So that's going to be interesting to see. But in any case, yeah. Also, apparently Mia is holding some secrets from me that I don't know what are. So we're going to possibly be investigating that as well. But in any case, I think I'm going to leave this episode here. We'll continue with this next time. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook and on Twitter in the description below. And also, check out my Patreon in the description below as well. It's only a couple bucks a month. It really helps me out, and you guys get access to a bunch of cool perks on my way saying thanks. So be sure to check those out in the description below as well. But in any case, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!